Disclaimer. The content presented in this video is solely focused on airguns and does not involve real firearms. All activities, discussions, and demonstrations are related to airguns only. We urge YouTube reviewers and viewers to take note that the content is in compliance with YouTube's community guidelines, as it does not promote or involve real firearms in any capacity. Thank you for understanding. Disclaimer. The methods and procedures demonstrated in this video are based on my personal experience and are shared as an example of how I approached and solved a specific problem. This is not a tutorial. If you decide to replicate or attempt any actions shown in this video, you do so at your own risk. I am not responsible for any damage to items, harm to individuals, or any other potential negative outcomes. Always consult with professionals or seek expert advice before attempting any task or modification. Viewer discretion is advised.
Welcome to the Young Hang Hot Rod Shop.
In this episode, we're going to take a look at the ultimate build of the Umarex Notos. This is part one, where we're going to start taking a look at the initial accuracy and performance of the famous Notos, and then we're going to start tearing it apart in subsequent episodes. But let's take a moment first and thank the people who make this possible. Welcome back, everybody. We're outside the Young Hang Hot Rod Shop today, and what we're going to do is we're going to start this project off right. We're going to build the ultimate Umarex Notos, and we're going to test it at different points during the build. So we're going to see what changes affect the gun in different ways. Do you need to mess with the Notos? No, it's a great gun right out of the box, to be perfectly honest. You don't need to touch the thing. Just throw a scope on it and go shoot it. But I will say there are some things that can be made better, and we're going to take a look at those one by one. But for the purpose of this particular video, we're just going to get a benchmark for what you can expect performance-wise out of an absolute box stock Umarex Notos. So right now, I'm getting about 22 shots on the regulator, 21, and that's with really good stability. And I'll put up the numbers here, show the graph for the velocities that I measured with the lab radar. But this thing is a really great gun for the money. But we're going to see if we can make it just a little bit better. You know, that Young Hang Hot Rod Shop polish on this gem. So right now I've got the Optizon CP 3-12. It's a great optic. I've got a target down here at the 30 yards range, and we're going to shoot 4 5-shot groups to get an aggregate for what the accuracy is right now out of the box. So I'm going to be shooting the 15.9 grain FX pellets, which are the same as the JSB, and just to kind of get an idea for where this gun is shooting right now. One more quick note. Of course, I've got my coffee. Also have our tin of pellets here, and the all-important alternative magazine for the Notos. One of the things I've been critical of is the magazines that come with the Notos. I don't think they're very good. But this one is from Carm, and honestly, the mags from Carm or Maple, either one are a great replacement magazine and give you more capacity to boot. So that's what I'm going to be using in today's accuracy test. So slight error when I recorded the data from these, but all I did was transpose 2 of the groups. But group 2 is really group 1 and group 1 is really group 2. But the takeaway here is that this thing shot a 0.418 inch group and the average was 0.580. So, I mean, that's pretty darn nice for a gun in this price range. Hey everybody, we got our 4 5-shot groups, and I have to say, the old Umarex Notos does not disappoint. I mean, 30 yards for a under $300 gun. This is pretty good data. We're going to try and make this a little better. We're gonna throw some parts on this gun. We're going to do some work on it. We're going to see if we can eke a little bit more out of this. And I'll tell you what we're going to do. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to put the famous plenum kit on this gun. We're going to give it a little bit more air capacity with the stock tube. And then we're going to add the bits to remove the moderator on the barrel. And I'm going to attempt to try and make that moderator actually serviceable. I'm going to try and put a thread in the end that'll allow us to use it again on this gun or any other gun that's 22 caliber or smaller, like a 177. But any event, stick with me, gang. This is going to be a fun video series where we explore how far you can take an Umarex Notos. Remember, be a light in the darkness, friends, and go fly some pellets. It's a heck of a lot of fun.